An armed mob who turned up at a garage were targeting Daniel gangland kingpin Francis Fraggle Green. Cops are hunting the Tamo Junto suspects who struck in an afternoon ambush at Kirkintilloch Industrial Estate amid fears Scotland's turf war has reignited. Cops locked down the scene outside the Kelvinside Motor Company when the alarm was raised shortly after 3 o'clock on Tuesday. 43-year-old Fraggle, son of late crime kingpin Jamie Daniel and cousin of current boss Stephen Bonzo Daniel, is listed as a former director. A source said Fraggle had been there most of the day, but left not long before these guys turned up in a car wearing masks and carrying machetes. It was total pandemonium, with people running scared in all directions. The garage got attacked last year, but this was on another level. It's understood officers working under Operation Portalage, the crackdown on the turf war that kicked off in March last year, haven't ruled out a link to the ongoing feud. We told how officers raced to a business unit and taped off an area inside the car park as an acrid smell hung in the air. Patrol cars and uniformed cops stood guard as an investigation was launched at the premises of the town's Milton Road. The same location was at the centre of an earlier police probe last year when 2 cars were set alight amid a wave of firebombings carried out by thugs with ties to the Lions Gang, the Daniel mob's long-standing enemies. A local who witnessed cops at the scene said, "The police have been here for a while and you can smell something burning in the air, but I'm not sure what's happened. There's a bowling alley right beside and lots of families and kids use it, so it's worrying to see." The latest drama unfolds a month after Chief Constable Joe Farrell claimed the bitter feud had come to an end. The information was contained in the Chief Constable's assessment of policing performance for 2025-2026. The report claimed there had been a resolution of differences between rival groups. It stated Operation Portalage was instigated in March 2025, following a wave of violence between serious organised crime groups throughout the central belt of Scotland. What followed was a deeply concerning war between rivals that would span 6 months and cover the length and breadth of Scotland before there was a clear and obvious downturn in activity. The cause of that downturn was without question multifactorial, including the resolution of differences within the serious and organised crime community. However, the impact of Police Scotland and partners' efforts to coordinate, disrupt and detect offenders cannot be understated. Last night, an underworld source claimed there is growing anxiety this could be the start of a new wave of attacks. The insider added, Fraggle is a nervous wreck at the moment. The garage was targeted last year and there was also an incident at Fraggle's house, but this was his luckiest escape yet. This is as good a sign as any that the war is far from over. We told how the violence kicked off more than a year and a half ago when a beauty salon was torched in the capital's Leith area. It was linked to the partner of caged cocaine kingpin Mark Richardson, whose associates were blamed for ripping off Lions-linked Ross Miami McGill by using fake cash in a £500,000 drug deal. We told how gangland sources insisted a thirst for revenge over the Spanish murders of Eddie Lyons Jr. and Ross Monaghan in May last year meant the threat of reprisals would continue. Eddie's brother Stephen Lyons, who's 45, is currently in a Spanish jail awaiting trial over money laundering and organised crime charges. Meanwhile, 45-year-old Michael Riley, the man accused of killing the pair, is also in the Spanish jail system as he awaits trial over the murders. The whereabouts of former Union Bears ultra Ross Miami McGill from East Kilbride remains unclear.